Don't pretend that's the worst way I've ever started a video. Gunslinger. Gunslinger double IPA. Gunslinger double IPA from, where are they from? It's from Crown Valley. I knew that. I'm just messing with you. Crown Valley, that's another one out of Missouri here. That St. Genevieve, Missouri, to be specific, but that started as a winery. I've also talked to you about some Charlottesville stuff. Yeah, a lot of people talk about the California wineries. Missouri really has a lot of wineries that in many ways are everybody's good as the California wineries. But there is a craft brew craze if you haven't been paying attention. And the good ones have kept up with that, like Crown Valley and Charlottesville, for instance. This is an interesting brew. 8.3, about 100 IBUs. I mean, I'm sorry, I rounded up. 93 IBUs. I said about 100. I'm going to call 93 about 100. If you want to call me a liar for 7 IBUs, you go right ahead. I digress. I've tried several of their session line, and they're solid. I don't know. Some say they're unspectacular. Maybe so. But there's nothing wrong with them. They are all incredibly good quality brews. Done extremely well. But this is their first double anything that I am aware of is their Gunslinger. So I'm really curious about this because even their IPA, I thought it was good, to be honest with you. Mm. But it is lighter than most standard IPAs out there right now. So I was curious about this one. This one is very different for me because why? I don't know. Because there's different flavors going on for me. You all know me. I'm a guy that really refrains from that beer geek speak, but I'm tasting a lot of stuff going on here. 8.3, the double IPA generally ranges anywhere from 8 to 10%, on slightly up, but you all follow me, right? The IBU range is again anywhere between 80 to 100, generally speaking. Again, there are no hard and fast rules, and one of the Heady Topper, which is considered one of the best, only runs about 8%. While Hop Slam also considered one of the best, runs about 10%. So there is that wiggle room. So at 3.83, this obviously isn't a small one, and at 93 IBUs, obviously not small either. There are some bigger on each end of either of those numbers, but balance is different here. I had that whopping 10%, 100 plus IBU Ruination earlier, and and this is a whole different animal compared to that. Again, the mouthfeel is quite a bit thinner than that one was. Uh, and the hot bite is quite a bit less, even though we're only talking about this much difference. Obviously not a session brew at 8.3%, but it does have a mouthfeel light enough where it does feel very refreshing for some odd reason. It's not one that I really think you ought to try to slam in 10 minutes. but it does have that mouthfeel where you think you could. So, there are some contradictions here. But I really want to shut this down right about 5 minutes. So, Gunslinger, Crown Valley, this is good. Goodbye.